What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, gossip girl, and today we are going to talk about John Shell. John Shell, he is tapped for NYPD Chief of Department. He's replacing Jeffrey Maddrey. Let's talk about it. John Shell has been tapped to permanently replace Jeffrey Maddrey as the NYPD's Chief of Department after an explosive scandal that led to Jeffrey's resignation. NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch announced the personnel move Tuesday night, as well as new official appointments for Chief of Patrol and Chief of Internal Affairs, all effective immediately. Now, Shell, who had taken over Maddrey's former job on an interim basis, will now be the NYPD's highest ranking uniformed officer. John Shell's former post, Chief of Patrol, was filled by Philip Rivera, the department's ex-chief of transportation, according to Tisch. Edward A. Thompson, a 38-year veteran of the department, was named a permanent chief of internal affairs after stepping in on an interim basis following the ouster of former Chief Miguel Iglesias. In 2025, the NYPD will build on the gains of the past year to make every New York City neighborhood even safer, Tisch said in a statement announcing the appointments. These leaders will ensure we continue to drive down crime and improve quality of life, maintain honor and integrity across the department, and strengthen the bonds of partnership between the police and the people of our great city. The promotions mark the latest reshuffling atop the nation's largest police department after a scandal-plagued 2024. The outspoken Shell raised eyebrows and, rankled liberals throughout his tenure as Chief of Patrol, often through his social media account. Shell used Twitter to jab lefty city council members, journalists, and even a judge whom he misidentified as the jurist who let a predator loose in the Big Apple. The vocal posts by Shell and other NYPD brass under former Commissioner Edward Cabine were deemed dangerous, unethical, unprofessional by city council leaders during a heated proceeding in May. But Shell appeared to emerge from the controversy, as well as a series of scandals that forced many of his close NYPD colleagues and superiors from the department. Cabine stepped down in September after the FBI raided his home, followed a few weeks later by Deputy Mayor for Public Safety Phil Banks, who also was targeted by the feds. Maddrey abruptly resigned in late December after the Post exposed his subordinate, Lieutenant Quatisha Epps' bombshell accusations that he routinely preyed upon her, demanding SEX favors in exchange for eye-watering amounts of overtime. The SEX for overtime accusations, which Maddrey denied, appeared to have prompted Tisch to clean house. I guess Tisch said enough is enough. It's time for everybody to go. She purged dozens of NYPD bosses, including the top cops in the department's Internal Affairs Bureau. Shell has been with the NYPD since 1994. His tenure also saw a $1.5 million silver suit after he fatally shot a Brooklyn man in the back in 2008, an act he contended was accidental but frustrated the victim's family as they learned the cop ascended through the NYPD ranks without discipline. Now, there was a big article about that, I do remember, and I will talk about that in my next video. But at the end of this video, I'm going to post some things about John Shell that you can find online. Thank you for listening. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.